We have a lot of former firefighter of the years in this room. If you could, please stand up. You saw all those salty veterans out there, right? Someday. Those are the shoes that you've been elected to fill. Those are the people that have walked before you and earned the respect of their peers, which is the highest honor that a firefighter can get. It's not the accolades from the community, it's not the accolades from City Hall, it's the accolades from your brothers and sisters in the station. And so for you to be a firefighter of the year in this department says something. Now, you've been with us since 2011. Badge number 2368. And I took a little breeze through Telestaff today. That's our staffing software. And you have worked at virtually every station, at least for a little bit. And so you've really made the rounds. And so what that tells me is you don't do a good job one day. You don't do a good job one quarter. You don't do a good job 1 year. You've done a good job since you walked in the door here. And people in this room and the people that nominated you know that. And so, amen, absolutely. I think the other thing I wanted to bring up tonight was the fact that you could be honored as Firefighter of the Year while chopping off someone's finger with an axe. Oh, Dan. Yep, that's Dan. Hold up your other hand.
He can still do this.
Yep, he's still good. Okay. And you can put a rooster into a fire station to wake people up. And not only, so we have 11 fire stations in Grand Rapids. We have one station with a camera on it. Which station do you think he chose to put the rooster in? The one with the camera. So every now and then when I need a good laugh, Deputy Chief Johnson pulls it up on the big screen in admin and we just watch you run and throw the rooster in and laugh and get back in your car and leave. Yep, it's pretty impressive. And he has no idea how we knew that you did that. So.
Did you find the other rooster?
We have not found that yet. The other thing, a couple other highlights of your career so far. EMS. You have such a passion for teaching EMS in our department. And as we all know, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, that's 68% of our runs. We beat ALS on scene 90% of the time. It's a huge piece of what we do. We save so many lives every day out in the community with our EMS program. A lot of thanks to Red for helping build that and current Acting Battalion Chief Fankhauser. But you do such a great job in teaching that in a way that conveys the importance. And people pay attention when you teach. We're not on our phones, we're not looking around. Like when you're teaching, we're listening. So that also says something. And the other thing, Chief Lehman and you started up the pipes and drums. It's pretty cool. I had never ordered a kilt before on my P card, but there's a first time for everything. And we were able to pull that off. And what a great honor it is to represent the fire department and have that rich tradition and history at all these ceremonies. And we're going to be having 2 ceremonies coming up over the next couple of weekends. Veterans Day Parade and the Christmas Parade. And I assume we might see you at one of those.
Definitely
Veterans Parade. All right. That's all I have. I want to get out of the way and let the real people speak. I know we have several more people that want to jump up here. And I think the last comment would be, in our department, when you get a nickname, it normally sticks. I don't know if this is the one that has stuck for you yet or not, but I heard you referred as Lieutenant Humble the other day instead of Lieutenant Hutter. And I thought, Lieutenant Humble, how fitting for Matt. Because Matt really does not want to be up here and really does not want to be recognized by you, but he is absolutely the right person to deserve it. So Matt, thank you, my friend.
So it's an honor to stand up here with you guys. No, you can stay up here.
Oh, you gotta see it.
So there's a long-standing tradition with the Firefighter here. It started back in 1970. American Legion Post 215 started that for us. So we're honored to continue that tradition on. And I just want to recognize Jerry Polly. He was firefighter here in 1971. Still here with us tonight. So. And if you guys saw the past recipients here, about half of them are no longer with us, passed away. So it's great to see a lot of the old timers here, and a lot of guys that got the past few years. One of the biggest ones, Father Dan. Everybody knew Father Dan. Of course, he's not with us any longer, but that's left a great impression on us. So fortunate to have Chaplain with us now, Josh Putnam, to kind of fill those shoes a little bit. So we appreciate you being here tonight and everybody's support. So with that, when they started this, Fox's Jeweler got on board and presented a watch to the Firefighter year. That started in 1970 and went up until 2016, I believe, was I think Steve McBride was last year watch from Fox's Jeweler. So we're looking for somebody to give a watch. So we approached DeVries Jewelers down on Leonard Street, next to Brands. And Dan DeVries was like, I want to do something for you guys. So I've known from the past years to get a watch, and I was on there, hey Dan, we'll pay for part, whatever, and donate the whole thing every year. And I was like, hey, if you got a watch you want to get rid of, old stock, he goes, nope, you pick something out of the front counter, gives us the best of the best. So if you could, please support DeVries Jewelers. They're a big supporter of us. They own Landings, the old building there, Landings restaurant. They've been on this train in it, but a huge supporter of us. I don't think anybody made it here tonight. Dan was going to be here tonight with his wife, but his wife's ill. But just please try to support him. I know a lot of guys do, and we appreciate everything they've done for us. So with that, Matt, I have a watch for you here.
So, there you go.
A calculator watch? I haven't seen one of those since high school.
SEO. I got an audience, I can't get it out. You want to do this later?
There you go. You got it.
All right. What do you think? Should we hear from Firefighter of the Year?
You guys like short speeches. Man, this is great. Just look at this place. I don't think I've ever been in any fire department function and had a place look this nice ever. This is, kudos to the awards committee for making this happen. It just makes it extra special, I think. And, we get to dress up in our Class A's, at least that was downstairs. We get to show our wives that we can behave for at least a little bit here and there. So, but yeah, this is good. This is good. I am humbled. I have not heard the Lieutenant Humble thing yet. That's good. I have gotten Hitman because I got Lieutenant Weatherwax over there. So, but he's still able to give me a thumbs up every time he sees me. It's I think we're good now. They invited us to their wedding, so I think we're all good there. So, yeah, just thank you for having this special night. I think the theme for tonight, at least for me, would be gratitude, just an attitude of gratefulness. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says just to give thanks in all circumstances. And this time it's really easy to do. Everything is hunky-dory, and sometimes it's hard to give thanks in the bad stuff. But today, I look out at everybody here, and I just see the smiling faces, people that I have known for 12 years now. I even see Chief Selmeyer over there, in this case, State Fire Marshal Selmeyer, the guy who yelled at me in class, is here, and I deserved it, but it's, he's here, and it's good to have all of you here. But I do have to thank a few people. I'm grateful for this fire department, and I'm grateful to the city that we all here get to serve. I'm thankful to the local 366 that, I'm getting paid to do what I love to do. I'm getting paid to support my family, to come and do the job that I can't remember a time where I wanted to do anything else, honestly. To the training staff, I pretty much nailed down who had written the nomination form. So, Captain Colonel, thank you for that. I know Greg signed it. I know you don't. It's okay. I haven't seen the nomination yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to. I like the surprises. Yeah. I'm thankful for a bunch of men and women in this department that I respect, and you guys are willing to teach me a whole bunch of things that I never thought I'd ever know. I'd never get to do, that I'd ever know here. And just the members of the GRFD, I absolutely love coming to work with all the great people. And I wish I could name every one of you, and I wish I could have each one of you stand up just to recognize how awesome that you guys are. Second family, I mean that. You guys are dedicated, you love what you do, and you have taught me how to be the firefighter that I'm hoping and striving to be. My family came up, all the way from Indiana and Chicago. So my twin brother is here. He looks like my evil twin right now because he's got the mustache. But he's on Chicago Fire Department, Engine 73, and just being a firefighter here, I'm pretty sure for the CFD almost kind of makes you outrank almost everyone here. I think. It's just the way it is. My mom came up as well. My dad is, I think, hunting brown critters somewhere right now, but he couldn't make it. And my sister came up with my beautiful nieces that I just don't get to see that much, and this is awesome. And my wife, 15 years old. This is why she doesn't talk to me. My wife, sorry Facebook. Please don't come after me. My wife of 15 years, at this point I'm glad she still talks to me, but I am her fifth child, but the fact that I can stand here and address you guys in this fashion is because of her. If I wasn't married to such a superb and outstanding woman, I couldn't do this job well. She's been behind me in everything that I've ever done. And as hard as it is sometimes to be dedicated to this job and to our citizens, I haven't always missed the mark trying to be a good firefighter and a good husband, because there is a fine line, and that is hard to do, and I miss it often, but she is stuck with it through thick and thin, and I do appreciate you. Could you stand up? And I know you're going to hate me for it. She's not 15. She said far from it. Chief Brown was talking about the rooster, and yes, I did throw a rooster in the fives. It was maybe a defining moment in my career. Had no idea the camera was there, so in my defense, it had only been there like a month. So who puts a camera on a fire station, right? But I think getting caught made it the most fun. So whoever had the chicken today, you're welcome. Chavez donated it. I think it went to his house. Good stuff. Lost my spot. Chicken scratch. I'll be honest with you, I feel like I hit the lottery. Not just because tonight, getting hired for this fire department, I worked for Delta Township first, and Bill Fabiano was here, but he was like, hey, you should come to the GRFD. It'll be fun. And I had no idea at the time how right he was. I do feel like I hit the lottery. This has been the best job that I have ever had. And it's only gotten better since 2011, and I foresee it getting much better with the vision that the command staff has laid out before us. So I look forward to the next 15 years. Thank you to, and there's so many people to thank. It's innumerous how many that there are. But the people that have mentored me throughout my short career here so far, the people that have took the time to invest and teach me things, to even make me even close to the firefighter I want to become someday. There's too many people. Chief Clark, I know, is in the room, and he'll deny it to this day, best firefighter that I've ever worked with, and had the pleasure of working with him when he was firefighter Clark too. That was a lot of fun. Just people like him, Greg Miller, Corey Canola, guys who basically dragged the potential out of me. So my mom knows what that's like. That was pretty much all my high school and grade school, just dragging good grades out, and that was fun. My mom and dad, they had expectations of us as kids. They had expectations of us to do our best, but most importantly, they taught us to serve God by serving others. And I hope that is what I'm doing here. That is my goal anyway, to serve God by serving others. I'm not perfect, but I always want to do my best, and I work with a bunch of people that are striving to do their best each and every single day, and I'm humbled to work alongside you guys. Again, my bride, she supports me in this career. I don't deserve her, but I'm glad she's sticking it out with me. And no other place I'd rather be. No other place I'd rather be. Best job I have ever had. I hope you guys all feel the same way. I am humbled, I'm honored, and I am grateful that everybody came tonight. Thank you so much for coming. And I've already gone longer than I thought I was going, so try to feel it. Thank you very much.
That was a good speech.
Short, right?
That's real short. Matt, come on back up here, please.
Dan, you're up.
So in here is the ribbon for your Firefighter of the Year. So I don't know. I thought maybe you were going to say something, John. Oh. Anyways. Congratulations. Next, we have a special guest here tonight, former Firefighter of the Year, Fire Marshal, former Deputy Chief, Chief Selmeyer. Could you come up and say a few words, please?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So let's take a trip down memory lane. It's
Can we?
yeah, I can for sure. That was a good time. In fact, I'll share this. I was talking with or Den Heisman and I were going back and forth on Facebook. We were talking about, as we see those of you in the Grand Rapids Fire Department get promoted and move up through the organization. So, we saw something in you that very first day, and I remember you and I talking, and you said, "Man, I'm not sure I had a great gig at Delta Township, but if you remember, we talked about this was going to be better." And I'm glad that you're here, and all the great things that you've been able to do. And I think you're still involved in the honor guard.
In a way with
In a way with the pipes. So that's one of the things and there's a lot of folks that are here in the crowd that have been part of the honor guard. And that's that opportunity, right, that we get to pay our respects to those who have served before us, and then as they pass, that we're there at their funeral to make sure that they have the proper send-off as a member of GRFG. So I remember, early on, when you were get involved with the bagpipes and coming to funerals, and I think it really adds that next touch to it. And so, and for that, and for the drum and pipes, as a group, I know you play a big part in kind of keeping everybody together, and it's kind of good to see where that has all gone. what I really want to do tonight is I want to say thank you and to recognize you that on behalf of our Governor Gretchen Whitmer, I'm here to share her regards that we're very happy to hear that you are the Firefighter of the Year here in Grand Rapids. And I have a challenge going here for you. And thanks for the opportunity to be part of your evening. And welcome to the group of members of the Firefighter of the Year. And Pablo was asking me, and John, maybe this is something we talked about, getting the ribbon and the pin. You know, one of the things is I know I have mine still, and it's from 2007, and that's the neat thing. It has the year on it, and you can remember that as you move forward. But you know, that's one of the things that you are joining a group of folks. And as Chief Brown said, you know, it really is your peers that recognize the good things that you're doing, and keep up the great work. And it's an honor to see you here tonight, and thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you.
All right. I'm out of words to say. Thanks everybody for coming tonight. There's cake. There's cake. Cake's coming. That's it.
That's it?